This is a touch sensor. If I touch the area with my finger, it will change the state of the white wire. It will go from 1 to 0 or high to low, and I can write some code to monitor the state of the wire. To configure such a device, we have 3 wires. G stands for ground and will be plugged directly in the ground of Nusbio. V stands for VCC or power and will go into the power pin of Nusbio. And S stands for signal, and we will plug that in the GPIO 0 of Nusbio. So let's do that. First, the ground. On Nusbio, the ground is the first pin on the right as indicated by the black dot in the logo. Then I'm going to plug the power. That's the second pin on the right indicated by the red dot. And I'm going to plug the signal into the first GPIO 0. We are ready to code. First, I need to open the GPIO 0 in input mode. Now I can start reading the state of the GPIO 0 or the state of the wire by calling the method digital read. So for this sensor, if the state of the pin is low, that means somebody is touching the sensor. And if the pin is high, that means nobody is touching the sensor. And that's it. We can now try it. Touch. I'm going to unplug my touch sensor and plug a motion sensor. This is called a PIR motion sensor, and the behavior is very similar to the touch sensor. So first we need to plug ground. Then I'm going to plug power and then the GPIO. In this case, it's called output, but that's the same. We are ready to code. When the motion sensor detects a motion, the state of the pin will be high. So I'm going to switch to high and display motion detected. Else we will have no motion detected. I need to add one more thing. This type of sensor, once it detects a motion, will remain in the same state for 4 seconds. To make it simpler for the demo, I'm just going to wait for 4 seconds. And we are ready to try. If I move my finger in front of the motion sensor, we detect a motion. Here's my interrupter, and it has 2 states, on and off. To connect such a device in Nusbio, I'm going to use a breadboard and first connect a 10K resistor into the ground of my breadboard. Now I need to connect the ground of my breadboard to Nusbio ground. This is the first pin on the right as the black dots indicate. Now I'm going to plug one of the pin, it doesn't really matter, to the same row as the resistor and use a yellow wire to connect the other pin of the interrupter to the GPIO 0. I only have to change the message. If the pin is high, the switch or interrupter is on, and if the pin is low, the switch is off.